Hello everyone, I welcome you here again. So today we have Mr. Rohan Kumar with us. So welcome Rohan.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So we'll start with your academic journey first. So please tell us.
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you, Puneet, for giving me a platform to share my experiences and all. I'm Rohan Kumar from Bihar. I have done my schooling 10th and 12th from a government school in Bihar. After that, I joined Patna University, a university in Bihar, to pursue my bachelor's in physics. I'm a physics graduate. My session was 2017 to 2020. Just after the completion of my graduation, the era of COVID started. Everything was shut down. I was planning to pursue further higher studies, masters in physics, but at the time academics works were going online and it was not possible to conduct the academic work in science without having the access of laboratories and all. So I decided to explore some other dimensions, and then in the COVID period everything was shut down. We were getting bored at the home. Then I started writing editorials for a newspaper. It was, I think, the Rising Youth was the name. I've written for 6 to 7 months. In that period, I got motivated through some articles. Like after the COVID period, after the end of COVID era, tourism is the only thing which is going to boom. It will rise up, and it will go up. So I decided to go in the tourism studies and explore new dimensions. As I have always believed in the fact that diversity should be the strength. If you explore more and more subjects, you would be able to be an intellectual personality which can stand in the society and all. Then I wrote the paper for entrance for BHU, Banaras Hindu University in Varanasi, and I got selected fortunately. And I then my journey masters in tourism and travel management started. I completed my masters in 2022. Half of the masters was online; it was on Google Meet, and half of the masters was through offline. We, at least for the final semester, we went to the internship and we did some offline classes and all. After the completion of my masters, I joined ismytrip.com. It is a reputed travel agency in India. I was their content curator. Actually, they train students to pursue their diploma in tourism management or postgraduate diploma in tourism management. They are just like preparing workforce for the tourism industry. So I was asked to write the contents which should be taught to them so that they can do some good work. Then I was writing those things, and in that journey, in between, I realized that I should go for a higher, further studies, research, and all. Then I decided to do the PhD. Then I found that getting admission for the PhD, JRF, UGC NET JRF is the first criteria you have to clear, because after clearing, you get recognized. You are a good, you can be a good scholar. Any professor can trust you. Then I decided to write the paper, and after that, in between, I also worked as an guided trainer, you can say. There was a travel agency from UK, United Kingdom. It was tourhq.com. I was the relationship manager of Southeast Asia sector. I was training guides across those sector. I think that sector contains 11 countries. So it was a very fascinating experience for me, like engaging with people with different cultures and them like how they should teach and all. Then I realized the main purpose of a study should be you should do something productive which can contribute to society, which can work for the betterment of society and the living people in that particular society. So I decided to do my PhD in tourism management, and I wrote the paper. And fortunately, it was a little luck, or it was a little my hard work, you can say. I cleared in my first attempt the UGC NET JRF paper,
That's
and
wonderful.
then I thought, yeah. Actually, my whole academic journey has been from North India. My graduation, my post graduation, my 10th, 12th, everything was. So I wanted to explore another dimension of India, being a tourism graduate, tourism postgraduate. Then I decided to go for Pondicherry University. Before going to any university, if you go to apply, you first go through like how they take the candidates, what is the procedure and all. I would like to enlighten that process also.
Okay.
Pondicherry University, Department of Tourism University, Tourism Studies, they have in Pondicherry University, that comes under the School of Management. At present, in my knowledge, that is best in India, you can say. One of the best, you can say, actually. Before applying, you have to clear the JARF, that is the minimum criteria for that university. After clearing your JRF, you have to apply when the date comes, and they send you a mail if you are shortlisted. After getting the mail, they ask you to prepare a research proposal, like in which area or in which particular topic you want to do research. If you are really enthusiastic about PhD and all, then you have to prepare a two-page research proposal, and they invite you offline after COVID. During COVID, it was online, but now the things are normal finally. So you have to go offline to the university, and they ask you to present your topic in 10 to 15 minutes, and you have to make a PowerPoint presentation and present there. Then the professors and the faculties, they ask you counter questions, and you have to defend like why you want to stick to your topic and why you want to do your PhD and all. After 10 or 15 days, they will declare the result through email. You will get a short mail like you have been shortlisted, and the further formalities starts. So I joined this year itself as my master's completed in 2022, and I'm
Okay.
also new to this domain. Tourism studies, like PhD journey has begun in February 2023.
Okay. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, what are
Yes.
your career aspirations once you complete your PhD? Do you want to join academics or want to go for corporate jobs? What are your aspirations?
Uh, After completion of PhD, I want to be in the academics because since my childhood days, I love teaching. I actually like it when someone gets motivated or educated through my work or anything. So I will join academics. But in between journey of my PhD, I want to do something which can contribute really to the tourism industry. Like I want to do a kind of research that can be fruitful or productive for the tourism industry and for the betterment of the people who are associated with tourism industry in any way, like whether they're students, they're stakeholders of the industry, their local community living in the tourism destinations and all. This is
Okay, okay, that's wonderful. Because in India, there are very few researchers in
yeah,
numbers, very few researchers who are doing research in tourism. So most of
yeah,
the researchers are on marketing, finance, HR,
yeah.
strategy. But tourism is seems very niche area. And after this COVID, tourism, lot of research needs to happen. Some of the research during the pre-COVID era is maybe, less useful in the post-COVID era, might possible.
Yeah, post-COVID era scenario has been totally new, so new works are required to be done.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, is there anything else you want to share with all the viewers just to motivate, encourage, or maybe just to give information to them, whoever aspire to do PhD in tourism?
Okay, yeah. Like from my personal experience, I would say in India there are two type of scholars. One, they go for the UC NET JRF, they clear the exam, they get the admission, and they start doing some other things using the stipend or fellowship. Don't do that. I would say if you are really feel motivated towards doing PhD, because PhD requires a lot of patience and it takes time. The results will be good, definitely it will be good, but it takes time. It needs a lot of self motivation and all. So if you are really like looking to do PhD, then go for that. Otherwise there is no meaning in joining the PhD program and doing your own other stuffs. This will damage your personality as well as the nation's people's tax and all. For the preparation of JRF, I would say people first they should go through the syllabus. There are a lot of things in the syllabus, but you have to point out like what you should study. You have to analyze the previous year questions. What questions are being asked? Are you studying the correct material? Like in market, there are a lot of materials. You don't have to study all the things. You have to figure out what you have to study and what you don't have to study because that wastes your time. So if you clarifies that, if you get the clarity in that department, you will be better. And if someone is really looking forward to join PhD, I would suggest them in masters. In some universities it is compulsory mandatory, but in some universities it is not mandatory. They must do dissertation. In fourth semester there is a paper for dissertation. They must do it. If they do it, they will get the basic ideas of PhD, like how the PhD works, how the paper is written, what is the research methodology, what is coursework. Like we joined, we were asked to, like we got to know that there is a coursework. We have to write the paper for, I think, research methodology, literature review, and research ethics. Research ethics is very important. Like while doing the research, you should consider this. This is the most measurable point. In social science research, there is also a community ICSSR. They monitor all these things and all. So these were all points.
Yes, very well said, Rohan. So thank you so much for sharing your, information and time with all of us. So thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for giving the opportunity.